Hey, what's poppin', sexies? It's you boy here, and we are back. Got some more Fire Emblem Heroes for you, and we have the trailer for the new Mythic Hero. Now, I did peep the title there by accident. This is why I like looking at it on Twitter or X instead of YouTube, because if I do it on YouTube, they always flash the title or the thumbnail in my face, and I can't be surprised. But it looks like we're getting Veyle here, so I think a lot of people are going to be happy about this. Not me in particular. I'm not a big fan of Veyle. I actually hate Veyle. She's like one of my least favorite characters from Engage. But she is a very good character to use. She is a blue unit. I was expecting the unit would be either red or blue. She could have been a red unit too. Like, I feel like Veyle could have gotten away with being a red unit, but she is going to be blue here. She's going to be an Astra defense blessing unit with the extra slot. And we have infantry movement type here. Okay, Veyle, let's see what you got. Oh, her sprite is very cute there. I like it. Look at her all happy and willy-nilly. Okay, Obscurite. She has Obscurite. She also has a Perf Dagger, I believe, in Engage 2. So they could give her that in a future alt. Alright, 14 might, 2 range, -1 special trigger. At the start of turn, if unit is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack and res up 6, resonant blades, and resonant shields to unit and allies in 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Okay, here comes Asker number 2, I guess. If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats of 5 to unit. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, deals damage equal to 20% of unit's res, and neutralizes foes' bonuses to attack and res. She's literally Asker but blue. What the hell? Yeah, this is... Doesn't Duo Asker do, like, similar stuff here? Instead of 20% true damage based on res, he gets 20% true DR based on defense. But, like, for the most part, this is just Asker 2 Electric Boogaloo. And then nullifies attack and res bonuses to the foe. Alright, we got Iceberg here. We have also attack and res finish. We got attack and res tempo 4. Inflicts attack and res -4 on the foe. Oh, tempo 4. Oh, whoa. That slipped my mind there for a second, that we're getting tempo 4. So, -4 to attack and res. We get the tempo effect, so nullifies acceleration and guard on the enemies. And then reduces the percentage of foes' non-special DR by 50%. Okay, now we're cooking with tempo. Yo, is this better than Magic Null Follow-Up? This might be better than Magic Null Follow-Up, actually. If I think about it, yeah, because Null Follow-Up is very easy to outsource. There's a lot of effects that can just give you Null Follow-Up. So, for example, Legendary Elincia, there's a Sacred Seal, there's Infantry Null Follow-Up, the passive, there's Infantry Speed Tactic, there's Caden Lindy. There's like 5 million ways to get Null Follow-Up if you want it. That's not the same with Tempo. There's not a lot of... Actually, there's only one way to get Tempo, which is to run the Beast skill. So, this is better, I would say, than Magic Null Follow-Up. Alright, she's also going to have a unique C skill, which I'm guessing is very similar to Asker as well. Oh my god, wall of text. Alright, Fell Protection. If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack and res up 5 to unit during combat. And also, if unit's res is better than the foe's res +5, reduce damage from attacks during combat by 30%. And also, if the foe's attack can trigger foe's special, inflicts special cooldown count +1 on the foe before foe's first attack in combat. Okay, she has Scowl built in. For allies in 2 spaces of unit, grants attack and res up 4 to ally during their combat. And also, if this unit's res is better than the ally's foe's res +5 at the start of combat, reduce damage from attacks by 30% during allies' combat. And also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special, inflicts Scowl on the foe. Wow. Support Scowl, huh? That's pretty interesting. So, she's basically a defensive Asker, where she's giving Resonant Blades, Resonant Shield support, attack and res up 6, and then now we're also getting Scowl support instead of the acceleration. So, yeah, this is pretty interesting. Obviously, pre-charging specials is the way to go right now. So, yeah, she seems pretty good. All right, nice attack animation as well there. Now, why you gotta do Letitia dirty like this? Why her? Didn't she suffer enough in Book 6? Why you gotta make her the attack target here? Oh, man, I'm still holding out hope for that Summer Sissy. All right, so let's take a look at the rest of the banner here. Oh, wow. They might as well rename this the Legendary Engage banner. Look how many Engage characters are on here. So we got Veyle, we got Citrine, Diamant, and Alcryst, all of them making their return here. So on blue, we have Veyle, color sharing with King Freyr, and also Legendary Shez, a very, very solid blue pool. All three of these units are bananas. So, I mean, you've got no shame at all in sniping blue on this banner if you're going to go for it. All right, then on red, we have Diamant. We got Felix, and then we have Legendary Nana. That's solid. Felix has got pretty good fodder. Diamant as well has good fodder, and then he's a solid unit in combat. And then Nana still holds up pretty well with her ability to nullify DR and also special DR. All right, then on colorless, we've got Diamant, or not Diamant, Alcryst. We have Arvel, and then we have Ash there. All right, Alcryst is very good. Honestly, every unit on colorless is pretty good. It's just that they're kind of aged. Like, Ash is a little bit aged. Her value with her C skill is diminished, kind of, with Soaring Guidance and Guidance 4, but she's still good. And then finally on green, we've got Legendary Xander, we have Citrine, and then we have Atri. Oh, I think green might be the worst, even though Citrine is hard carrying green, but, like, Xander and Atri are not really the best at this current time. So colorless I would have over them because Alcryst is a rearmed hero. He's a very good one. And then I would say I definitely like Ash and Arvel more than Xander and Atri. So I'm calling it blue is definitely in first place here. Followed by red, and then colorless, and then green. So should you summon on this banner? Do you want support Scowl? This is going to be very annoying for whaled up defenses. Because, like, whale teams are going to have, like, the plus 10 Sorins, Brave Sorins giving save skill support to, like, crazy plus 10 units. Then you're going to be able to get Scowl on them as well. So imagine turning a unit like Duo Asker or Duo, what's her face? Duo Ymir into a save unit, and then she's getting Scowl now, so you can't blow her up. That was one of the weaknesses to that. Well, not really a weakness, but one of the ways to get around her is just get her with a pre-charged special that nulls DR. But you can't really do that now if she's going to have Scowl. Yeah, that's pretty game-changing if I think about it. More so for whales, because whales are the units that are going to want to have bait units. If you're a player that is not a whale, if you have, like, all offensive units, those are your good units like me. I don't really think Veyle offers that much for you. But when it comes to defensive support, like, this is wild. This is a whale unit, for sure. But she is very good, absolutely. She can be a good nuking unit if you want. If you want her to blow up enemies, because she's getting the true damage based on res. Then she gets the guaranteed follow-up. She gets all stats up 5. She's giving double harmonic support. Yeah, she's pretty good, man. Honestly. Let's just take one last look at this kit. And then this tempo skill is really good fodder, too. Yeah, I would say you can summon if you want. It's nothing to go, like, super crazy on. Unless you're a whale, of course, and you just want to plus 10 whatever, then be my guest. But if you're trying to spare orbs, I think you can probably safely skip this, especially if you're free to play like me, and as I said, you don't really focus on defense. So that's going to wrap us up for this video here, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section of the new Veyle that we got here. It was very perfect timing on the rewind. So that's going to wrap us up. I will see you guys again tomorrow when we get the data mines for Veyle and we see what's up. There's a very long maintenance going on, too. I don't know what the deal is with that. The next maintenance is going to be 8 hours long. So they may have a couple of surprises in store for us there. So the data mine, you should be very excited to see what sort of developments are in there. So that's all for now, and I will see you guys again tomorrow.